Okay, for this project, I am using Caron Simply Soft, which it's just a worsted weight of 4-ply acrylic yarn. So you can use any type of 4-ply yarn that you have. The color that I am using are, this one is the variegated, it's kind of the main portion of it. It's called Grape Purple or Violet Raisin. I don't know if that's, but that's what it is. And for the ruffle, I use Plum Perfect. And then the amount I used was, there are about 204 yards of the variegated. And to make it the size I'm making, I used 4 rolls of this, so a little over 800 yards. And this is, I think, yeah, 315 yards, and I used 2 of these. And I'm using a size H, which is a 5mm crochet hook. Okay, this baby blanket is made with the cobble stitch, and I already have my big piece done, so I'm going to show you on a smaller scale. But you want to start with a chain of 82. Now the cobble stitch is done in multiples of 2 plus 2 if you want to make it bigger than me. But my size is starting with a chain of 82. Now what you want to do is single crochet in the second stitch from the hook, and remember that we don't count the one that's on our hook. So go ahead and single crochet in that second stitch. And then it's 1 single crochet in every stitch across for the length of your chain. Just like this. Okay, when you get to the end of your chain, we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. Now that chain 1 that we did is not going to count as anything, so we're always going to be working in this very first stitch right here. And we're going to go into that very first one and single crochet like that. And now we're going to put a triple crochet into the next stitch. So we're going to yarn over twice and go in and triple crochet like that. And then we're going to single crochet into the next. By doing that, it makes it kind of pop out a little bit. So the back side is actually the front. Now we're going to triple crochet in the next. And then single crochet into the next. And that is the pattern. Triple crochet. Oh, my yarn split a little bit there. And then single crochet. We're going to do that pattern to the end of the row. Triple crochet and then single crochet, triple crochet, and then single crochet all the way to the end. And you should end in a single crochet. It should be your last stitch. And remember, yours is going to be longer because I'm just doing a little sample. But that's what it looks like now. You can see they're kind of popping out a little bit. So now the next row, you just want to chain 1 and turn our work. Starting in the very first stitch right here, we're going to single crochet. And then we're going to put 1 single crochet in every single stitch across. So we go on the top of this one and single crochet in the next stitch, which is right here. And when you get to the end of your row, you want to make sure you have 81 single crochets, not counting that chain 1. Remember, it doesn't count as anything. So you still should have 81 single crochets at the end of your row. And you want to make sure you have that, because if you don't, the bobbles are going to be all crooked on the other side and it's not going to look right. So 1 single crochet in every stitch until you get to the end of the row. And you want to make sure your last stitch is right here. that last single crochet so your rows aren't crooked. Like that. And now it's just a repeat of those last 2 rows. So we're going to chain 1 again and turn, single crochet right here in this very first stitch, and then triple crochet into the next, like this. I got the worst yarn now for splitting for some reason. And then single into the next, triple. So it's a really easy stitch. And then single, triple, and then single. And you do that to the end, and when you flip it over you can see that your little, I don't know what they are, little bobble things are going to be lined up like they're supposed to be. If they start to be going crooked, that means that you missed a stitch somewhere and you have to kind of go back and fix it. But I've done that a couple times. I had to go back and redo it. I always check frequently to make sure they're staying lined up, because sometimes it's easy to miss a stitch when you're putting that row of single crochet in. So you just do this to the end of the row. Oops. When you get to the end, your last stitch should always be single crochet, like that, and then you chain 1 and turn, and that's what it starts to look like. And now you just do your row of 1 single crochet in every stitch again, just like we did before, and then you do your row of triple crochet, single crochet. So it's just them 2 rows back and forth, single crochet row and then triple crochet. Do your single crochet row and then your triple crochet, single crochet row, just like this. Just like that. Okay, I did a total of about 104 rows is what I think I counted, but I ended with, this row was the bobble row. I haven't went across it with single crochet yet, but you can do it bigger or smaller if you want. That's completely up to you. But just remember, if you do it bigger than mine, you might need more yarn than what I stated in the beginning. But picking up where you left off here, so I just did this bobble row here, or this cobble stitch row, and here's where I did it on the back here. So I'm just going to chain 1 and turn like normal. And now what I'm going to do is go around the whole piece with a row of single crochet around all of it. So just starting here, so I'm just going to go across this top here with a single crochet, you know, just kind of like I'm continuing before. So I just go in this one, and you know, just like we're continuing our pattern, just like this. I'm going to do that all the way down here. So I'm going to keep going across here, and I'll meet you right here in the corner. Okay, I made it down here to the corner. I went across the top there with single crochet, and I'm going to go ahead and put 3 single crochets in the corner, just to kind of round the corner out a little bit better. So I went across, and then I put 3 in the corner, and now I'm going to work down the side here. And some of these stitches are probably going to be kind of hard to see, but just kind of do your best to kind of evenly space out your single crochets. Just like this. Just kind of like that. Just kind of guess where they go, I guess. Just space them evenly all the way down this side. And then when you get to the next corner, you put 3 single crochets in it, and you go all the way across the bottom. 1 single crochet in every stitch, 3 in the corner, up the side, and then you get back to your starting point here, and I'll meet you back over here at your starting point. Okay, when you've made it all the way around and you come back up to your starting point, you want to go ahead and put 2 single crochets in the last stitch, because you put 1 in it in the beginning, and then go ahead and put 2 more. So you'll have 3 total in that last corner stitch. And then go ahead and slip stitch into your first single crochet, and then you can tie this off. There, now we got the big part done. Okay, now I'm going to start on my ruffle. And you can actually start anywhere that you want. I'll probably just start right up here, kind of where I left off, just somewhere around that same area. I'll start with a slip knot on my hook. And I'll just start right here, will be fine. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull my yarn through that slip knot that's on my hook, like that. Okay, the ruffle's real easy. I'm going to start off with a chain 3, and that's going to count as a double crochet. And I'm going to put 2 more double crochets right back into that same stitch. So there's 1 and 2. So I got 2 double crochets into that same stitch. Now I'm going to work my way around the entire piece, putting 3 double crochets in every single stitch. So I put 3 in that one. Now the next one, put 3, 1, 2, 3, and the next one, 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to do that all the way around my whole piece until I get back to the beginning. 3 double crochets in every stitch. So I'm going to keep working, and I'll meet you back around at the beginning. Okay, when you made it all the way around your piece, put in 3 double crochets in every stitch. Even around the corners, we just put 3 double crochets in every single stitch. And you're back to your starting point. You just want to slip stitch into your beginning chain 3 right at the top of it, like that. And now I'm going to chain 3 again. That counts as my first double crochet. And now I'm going to work around putting 1 double crochet in every single stitch. Just 1 this time. And this is just going to make the ruffle a little bit bigger. And it'll start getting more ruffly, you know, the more you do. So now I'm going to work my way around again, putting 1 double crochet in every single stitch, all the way around my whole piece again, all the way around until I get back to the beginning. Okay, once you make it around again with that row on the ruffle where you just did 1 double crochet in every stitch, again you just want to close it off by slip stitching into the top of your beginning chain 3. And that is it. You can tie off here and hide your tail. If you want to make the ruffle larger, you can just go around again with another row of 1 double crochet in every stitch, and every row is going to make your ruffle longer if you want to do that, but you'll probably need more yarn to do that. But that's it. That's all there is to it. It's a pretty easy blanket. It turns out pretty nice. If you make this or anything else, you can always post a picture on the Bagoday Crochet Facebook page. I'll put a link to that below in the description box. And until next time, have a good day.